Well. Looks like we're back again with my Lynx not turning on. The game's in, and I'm just thinking, I've been speaking to my buddy, I'm linking in with an Atari gamer. We think it's the front ribbon. That's the reason why it's not turning on. So the front actually, I've got a replacement here. It basically looks like that. So that is basically how it looks underneath. And sometimes with the old carbon traces, these carbon traces like just wear away. So hopefully that is the issue. For some reason I have two here from Retro 6. I'm not sure if I cut. Yeah, I cut. Well, that's just the other one's spare. So today we'll look at putting basically this in and see if that cures my power issue. Fingers crossed it does, because I don't know what else it could be. But right, let's get this apart.
Shouts to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys, we rowdy.
Let's just do a quick test to see if it works without the back casing on, because maybe I'm putting pressure on something that doesn't like being pressured. Interesting. I don't know what would cause that. Maybe I'm putting pressure on the ribbon. Not sure. Maybe with this battery terminal that I'm installing. Right, let's turn it off. So obviously the membrane is fine. That doesn't need sorting. What could I possibly be doing? I mean, it does. So it does rest on here. The battery compartment. Maybe let's put this back in. Maybe it's not quite sitting right. Maybe. These are replacement screws from Retro 6. They're not magnetic, so that is quite challenging them when you're doing repairs. Right, so that's sitting flush. Let's get the screw back in there. But so far I haven't touched any of the connections, and for some reason now it's working. Let's try it again. The battery compartment back. Or, right, so that's working again. I think if it was a faulty connection on the membrane, then it wouldn't be working each time I'm pressing the on button now. Maybe because obviously this Lynx was put together with different original parts, so like as in like the casing and stuff. Maybe this case is not being very nice to this shell. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like pressing on something that doesn't want to be pressed on. I suppose we could put the case back together now. Just having a quick look again. Maybe I'm compressing a capacitor or compressing something that doesn't want to be compressed. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see how it sits now. Alright. Let's screw this out. Use the magnet. If it's there. Alright, so let's see if it starts up now. Oh, this is looking like a short video. Why wasn't it working before, guys? Right, let's put the screws back in. I'm just thinking, I don't know. Comment below if you know what it could be. I mean, it seems to sit quite nicely actually. Maybe I was compressing something that didn't want to be compressed. I'm not sure. Let's put these back together and see what it does. If this works now, basically the way you fix it, you take it apart and then put it back together again. Right, does it still work? Interesting. Right, so we know it is either the screws or the back casing agitating something, maybe just compressing the board. Let's try loosening the screws. Maybe they're too tight. I mean, it doesn't have to be super tight as long as the case isn't falling apart. That seems okay. No. So am I shorting something? Maybe the screws are wrong? I can't imagine they're wrong because they're from Retro 6. Let's remove these. I think I do actually have original Lynx 2 screws somewhere. From my parts box, of course. Which I could quickly try and find. 2 seconds. Hello. So, right, I found the original 4. I believe they're the original 4. That doesn't look right, does it? These are all the wrong size. Let's just compare them. Okay, so these 4 are all the same size. Maybe 2 of these are original. Yeah, they look the same there. And these are too long. These are probably from Game Gears maybe, I'm not sure. Well, they don't quite look like they are. Or maybe originally they did have 2 longer ones, I'm not sure. Let's just find if we can find 2 more like this. Just let's quickly try and find those. Okay, I found a 3rd long one, and then just look in my thing of rubbish. That's not, oh. Okay, so we've got 4 of those, which I wonder, is that the same or is that longer? That's the same as well. What's this one? How many? What screws have we got today in the screws little pile? What to do? It's not impossible that all 4 of them are this size. I wonder if they are the same material. I'm guessing they're steel. I don't really know. But the fact that they're not magnetic is a bit strange. I can't see any more of those in here. Where else can I look? I've got another little stash of dumping stuff. which it's not impossible that something made its way in here. Obviously we're shorting something, aren't we? Well, I mean me. Look on the back of the Game Gear speakers, because there's a magnet there. Everything gets drawn to that. Or, no, we can't keep it held together with just one screw. That'd be madness. Not one screw. Missing one screw, I mean. What we could do, I don't know. So width seems the same. That's quite a long way for it to screw down to. But if we look at where it actually screws down to, it fits the thread and it's just going into plastic. So, I mean, in theory, it shouldn't actually cause any issues. Let's try the 4 long ones. Oh, upside down. Let's just quickly test it again. Right, he's still working. Let's try the 4 long. If I hear any resistance or any crunch, I will stop. I mean, it feels happy so far. It's fairly firm there. Obviously a slightly longer thread, but I'm hoping to get another front shell because I've got a spare rear case. Alright, let's see if this works. No. Dear Lord, what's happened? Alright, let's try the 3 little ones, which could be the originals, I'm not sure. Retro consoles. Always having issues. I was hoping that yesterday would be the last time I ever opened up this. Well, maybe I had a feeling because I didn't put the hand grips back on. Maybe I knew deep down. Right, so I mean, is it possible that we're shorting something? I don't know. Alas, right. Let's put these 3 little ones. What we could do, install one, test it, install another, test it, install another, test it, and do it that way. Right. I have a feeling this is probably the original, to be fair. Right, so let's test it. Oh, we're failing straight away. That's not good, is it? Right, so is it this one that's the issue? do this and test it. Alright, let's see if that works. I'm gonna blame this corner if this works now. Alright, so let's have a look what's in this corner. But just to make sure, I will do a screw in each corner first. Okay, so it currently has 3 screws in. Does it work? Dear Lord. Do you reckon it's something to do with the bottom 2? Because... oh no, there's my thought process out the window. Oh! So the bottom 2 are putting pressure on something, maybe it's shorting something. I mean, arguably, no, we do need a battery compartment. Maybe I should try a different battery compartment, which, yeah, look, we can try that. Maybe different models of different shapes. They look pretty similar to me, but they may have a slight variation. But the bottom screws, it's definitely, so basically it's pushing down here, which is agitating something, and I don't, what's this little guy? Him. Don't know who that is. But he was touching the battery terminal there. Do you reckon I was shorting it? Oh, let's have another look. So, okay, where it sits. Oh, everything's falling out now. As we push, that was the only thing that was making contact, and I wonder, could that have been shorting? I don't know what that little orange guy is actually. Could that have been shorting something? Now let's just compare the 2 battery terminals. I mean, they look identical to me. They both have the weird little rivets. Okay, let's put this back in and see if that little orange guy was shorting something. Once we tightened the board and then it was making contact. I mean, it's not the worst thing to go off. Fingers crossed it is something like that. So we look now, we've moved it away from that terminal. Oh, back. Screws flying everywhere. Alright, let's put the game in, see if it starts. What have you done now? Now it doesn't start at all. I mean, this could still be the membrane. No. I'm getting very confused here with this console. So now it's not impossible that this is pressing down somewhere on the carbon ribbon. Dear Lord, right. Okay. Alright, so that's seated quite nicely. Move the screw a little bit. Okay, so that works. Where was the other orange guy? There. Alright. Let's push down on the bottom. Oh, it's still working. I'm gonna get zapped by something in a minute. Alright, I'm getting very confused. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong now. It is starting. It's working. That's it. We're just gonna have to glue it shut, I think. Screws are a thing of the past. We don't need screws anymore. We got hot snot. We can use hot glue gun. Right, so he is still working. It's starting to flash a white there, but that's fine. I don't know why this goes. Alright. Okay, so doing a little problem solving again. So no screws are in there currently. Let's move all these little buggers away. Ugh. I mean, it's a little upgrade from my kitchen roll, isn't it? My little green cloth I used to use. Right, so currently works. Evidently, very good. Let's recreate the pressure from the screws. No, nothing. So I'm pressing on something. Let's try the bottom screws. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Let's try more pressure on the bottom. Okay, let's try pressure from the top and less on the bottom. Okay. Let's take it apart. I'm obviously doing something stupid. I must be shorting something. Because when there's no pressure, it's happy and working. But when there's pressure, it is not happy. I'm just thinking a capacitor, could be a capacitor being pushed down onto the speaker? No, maybe? Because it's metal? I don't know. You try and push these caps down a bit, I suppose. It's not impossible, these capacitors are shorting on something, but let's have a look how everything sits again. So he goes, he does. Right, so he goes there. So if we look, nothing's hitting things that it shouldn't. They can't even reach the speaker, so that's not the issue. What about over here? We've got some quite big boy capacitors. Let's bring this orange guy over. Right, so he's definitely not contacting anything now. The orange guy. Move this to good. Maybe we can pinpoint which corner is shorting. Not sure how we'll do that, but so I wonder if it'll short if we create pressure ourselves. That's probably just my dodgy AC port. Okay, well, let's hold it tight here. That's fine. Let's hold it tight here. That's fine. Let's hold it tight here. That's fine. You hold it tight here. Oh dear Lord. Maybe I'm not holding tight enough. Alright guys, my blame is now, besides my screen being hanging out, besides my dodgy power lead as well, it's the battery compartment for sure. It must be pressing down on the ribbon, which is affecting it to... Let's try and recreate that actually. Press. Oh, for God's sake, it still works. How? Unless it's pressing on something else. I don't, as it sits, it's pushing on that also. Maybe. No, I don't think it ever touches that. I mean, we could just replace the ribbon. Please don't get shocked. That still works. I mean, this is doing something. It's shorting something, I'm not sure. I can't see any like random bits of metal, solder. Is the same model? Rev. Okay, let's fix the screen and put it back together. Alright, I just put the battery compartment in on its own. I'm not going mad, I swear. Oh, fuck. How is this still working? I mean, of course it's great that it works, but I have no idea. And if it was the carbon tracers, it would not be turning on every single time. I have 0. There's nothing for it to short on. Alright. We're just gonna have to come back to it, I think. I don't know. Let's put it back together. You watch now, it works perfectly. If it does, I'm going to be very confused. We know it works with 2. Maybe we should only put 3 in. Where do all the screws go? I'll just put 2 original, 2 non-original. See if it likes that. Let's see if it floats this boat. Maybe it's maybe this Lynx is just upset that it's made of different consoles. Yeah, I'm sure consoles have feelings. You still work? You do now. I don't know what I've done, if I have fixed it, if I haven't fixed it, but may as well. This AC, it's this cheap crap thing from Amazon. It's just like the worst thing I've ever bought. I need to buy a better one. Maybe like an official Lynx power supply. That'd be very nice and retro. What shall we play? Batman Returns. Right. It's got an amazing soundtrack. Bit of fluff. But probably the worst gameplay I've ever had in my life. You just get attacked. I seriously don't know how you're supposed to win this. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Jump! He dropped the bomb as he died. Run, Batman, run! 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 Fly! What's that? What's in there? Ah! Oh god. Can I go in there? Oh, I did. Oh. Ah! Where am I? Oh, of course I'm getting run over. Oh my god. Oh, okay. No, I need a Batman signal thing. I can't go back. Damn it. Ah. Oh dear lord. Oh, Who did that? Who threw a grenade at me? I think you are supposed to jump over them. He's throwing bowling balls at me. Dear Lord. I think this is the best way to survive. Just run away from these. They're throwing daggers. Take that. Where's my like bat boomerang thing? That's what I need to do. Game over? That is a hard game. Alright, let's choose something else. Have I fixed this? I don't know. Bill and Ted, Blackout, Blue Lightning, Double Trouble, California Games. Should we do a bit of California Games? Hell yeah. Let's try the surfing one. I think I'm going to class this as a repair. It's definitely, I meant for this to be all exactly like this, and now it's working. So, I should take the wins when I can. Gotta do some surfing. Ready, Freddy? Wipeout? I so had that. The physics are strong with this game. Yeah, did a little loop there. Ah, that was some sick skills there. Wow. Oh. Oh. No idea why I should be doing that. You made this stunt. Okay, I think A does something. Why do we keep falling off? Game over? Dear Lord. What the hell's a foot bag? Hacky sack? Oh. Finally found my forte. Watch out, the seagull's gonna steal our hacky sack. I've actually got points for this. The seagull's gonna pick your knees. Fair. So, I don't know. Is it fixed? Arguably. I'm gonna leave it for 10 minutes and see what happens.